Hello everybody, we are back at Overture, and there is a function that I want to test when we play this game. Now, if I can just get my cables, fucking cable, I have cables, tangled, so that's okay. But we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna first go back to Hotel Krat, because I have duck. Well, that's fine. I have an idea. Because I have an idea to where if I go back home, there is a new feature. I don't know what's wrong with the game. What's wrong with the game? There's a new feature in the game that is called Boss Rush. And what I'm wondering is if I can use that to power level my character. So I don't know if it's a function that we can do yet. But whenever I die, I will both still do the swole challenge to where I lose, I lift. But let's check it out. Boss Rush, Boss Rematch. So Boss, you can relive battles against bosses you have defeated. Boss battles and bosses and battle memories each have their own unique stats. Difficulty, different bosses will allow you to fight against the same boss at higher difficulty. Is fixed at Legendary Stalker. So we have all these, and then there's Death March to where you can freely combine which bosses to consecutively challenge, but the record will not be saved. At least 3 bosses must be selected, and you will have limited HP and items. The difficulty is limited to a select range based on what has been unlocked in battle memories. Okay, so I've unlocked Andreas, King Puppet. That has 2 fights in it, I know that much. Interestingly enough, I don't see. It depends on what you've unlocked. So, let's see. I haven't fought a proper boss yet in the new DLC, so it won't be here from my understanding. So let's try the Parade Master and see if we can power level. Let's see. So the idea is if we can fight him in this mode and gain experience from this mode, then we have a lot of things to do when I'm not streaming. That means I have something to do. Let's unequip this and change it for that. So when I touch that, I can select boss and battle memory, switch Legion arms. This is a solo fight, that much I get. This is also difficulty 1, so let's see how difficulty 1 goes. Okay. Oh, it's a dodge kind of. Okay, it can also cause the enemy to stun. Okay, oh, got it. Okay. I thought I can Okay. Oh god. Okay, I'm making mistakes. Oh god. There we go. Okay, cool. So I defeat him. New record for 2 minutes. And there was some ergo gained? Okay, so it looks like I was wrong. And I don't get much ergo when I fight these bosses. So that means so Neowiz did a really good thing where people can't technically cheat their way through the game by power leveling outside of the main areas, because the death march is supposed to be a reward for people post game. This is post game content that's meant to be a reward. So yeah, that is my mistake. Let's just go back to the previous to the last place we were, and then just kind of go from there. But yeah, it also gives me a chance to really practice. Like, it gives me a hard enemy to really to give me an idea of like what things to use, like the Legion arm, like my shotgun. I love my shotgun. Born and bred American Italian man. But yeah, enough about me. Let's explore the area then. Explore this before we go outside. We just came from the Savannah area, I think. Yeah, we just came from here. We opened the doors on this side, and then we should go upstairs to check it out. Okay, purification. Okay, so this is a shortcut, so I gotta find the entrance to that shortcut. Okay. Ah! There's a big monkey! I didn't know there was a big monkey! Big monkey! Oh god! Monkey! Aha! Oh god! What the fuck? I just want to get through here, man. Like, I'm making no progress. Oh god! Oh god! Oh my god! Hey! Oh god! What is that damage? Fuck you too. Oh god. Oh god! Oh god! Okay, oh my god! What the fuck? I don't know, do I go that way or... Let's check this way first. Because I need to open up my shortcuts, yeah? Secret letter with the Ouroboros emblem. Okay, so this is with the Eternals that are connected with, what is it? Philippus Paracelsus? Sir Manus. Simon Manus? You're talking about Simon Manus? The key has escaped, but the operation proceeds smoothly according to the plan. The key. We never found his hidden absolute commands, but we've discovered a way to bypass the Covenant. Regarding the puppet Covenant, we now have the ability to force more puppets to follow the will of the Order. My experimental arc puppets will become the very foundation of the Order's greatest armies. With this victory, you must see my loyalty to you as absolute. So is this Pistris trying to prove? Is this Giangio trying to prove his fealty to the Order to gain their trust, or is the Order like the Eternals that he's coming from? But who? Because this is a conversation to Sir Manus, but is it to Simon Manus or his father? The key is escaped, so we have a missing Romeo, and we have the idea that the key of keys hidden absolute commands. Okay, so it feels like they captured Romeo in thinking he is the key to all the puppets, because if we remember correctly, there was a law zero where, sure, the absolute command is that the creator that you must obey is Geppetto. There's that command. There is that absolute command. But if they were trying to bypass his Geppetto's original plan of having him being the key figure. They're slightly heavy because of the bow. I should be okay now. But what I'm thinking of is the idea that if they are referring to the absolute command being to listen to Geppetto, they're trying to use Romeo's ability to command puppets or future ability, because I don't know, because Romeo becomes the king of the puppets. He is also the one that made a contract with the devil to be able to fight with the fight knowing that he is going to be sick. So there's a whole lot of things going on, because there's the idea that in the present time, in the current timeline, both Romeo and Carlo had their graduation. At some point in time, Carlo received the petrification disease and dies. At some point, Romeo becomes modified by Geppetto, and at some point through that modification, Romeo becomes the instrument of which he controls all the puppets within Krat. If the armies that are discussed is hold on. Because if we want to believe that the armies are talking about taking over all the puppets within Krot, so that's at least my understanding based on knowing the notes. As someone who's been reliving I've been listening to the lore prior to the. This is obviously a boss fight area. Oh god! No god! Back, I say, back! Oh my god, back! Oh, oh my god! Oh god! Oh god! Ah! Oh god! Oh god! What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Okay! What the fuck? You cannot tell me that people are having controversy of difficulty when shit like that happens. Like, what the hell are they people talking about when they say, oh, I'm upset that they added an easy mode or they added accessibility. Look at this. You will see that this is the DLC is sometimes the reason why. The extra content is sometimes the reason why, so they want people to get in the door. Oh god. Okay, that tail I need to block. Okay, that's a command grab? Okay, I thought I blocked that. Oh my god. Okay, I dodged that so well. So perfectly. Okay. Oh my god, again? Again with that? Okay, again with that. What the fuck? What the fuck?
that thing! Is that how big they normally get?
No, they don't.
Anyway, that was
They
a
do not.
huge takedown, buddy. Might I say, you're pretty good at this.
No, I'm not. Don't gaslight me, man. Don't gaslight me. This counter was not 152 early. It was since starting this recording died 10 times just to get here. And people talk about, oh, why is the difficulty option modifier there? Why this, why that? If you want a perfect game, then play those perfect games. If you want to like strangle your balls while you're playing this game, then do it. This is for the accessibility for people that want to be a part of this world, but they can't because of the gatekeeping from the game if it's not at their skill level. Hell, I bought Sekiro and I still have difficulties getting to it at this point. I want to play Sekiro if it was accessible, but I have a problem with it.
Hold. My eternal master rules this too. Markiona. You cannot enter without her permission. My master will kill you. Hold. My master.
Okay, so Arc Puppets. Markiona is a person of puppets. So wait, you're telling me there's one boss right after the other in a thing like this? Dear, there's the carnival as well? What is this? I need Markiona's key to get here? Oh my god, Markiona. Oh, you're telling me it's one boss fight after the other? That's great. I love this. I love this for ourselves. Greenhouse interiors.
This zoo is my domain, and you dare disturb it with your troublemaking, your ructions, your mischief. It's a wonder you've got this far, but abandon all hope of leaving here alive.
Okay, so let's see what this Arc Puppet will do. Oh god! You can block too? Oh, you have a thing on you.
Whoa, get a look at this impressive handiwork. I've seen something like this before, but... Wait. Ever heard of the legendary stalker? If not, just keep going. I'll explain later.
The legendary stalker was here! The legendary stalker was here! The legendary stalker was here! You're using it as a punching bag? You're using the bear like a punching bag. God. Oh god. Emergency directive. This is an emergency directive from the order. Set to priority high. Set to highest priority. Intelligence gathered indicates that a puppet currently heading to Krot Zoo could significantly affect orders plans. Specific details cannot be shared, but the leaders have confirmed the continued autonomous operations of the target pose a significant threat to our future. Marconia and the alchemists under her command are hereby ordered to stop the target's advance at all costs. Any puppet acting alone must be considered a threat. Emergency Directive Number 1 is now in effect. A puppet currently heading to Krot Zoo. Okay, I doubt they're talking about us. But also, there's also a chance that we might be running into Carlo because to Romeo, because Romeo is the only other person I know that made a deal with the devil, my father, regarding power. So it wouldn't be against belief if Romeo decided to have a puppet part to help replace a part of his body taken by the disease. That's what I'm thinking. Because I think when Carlo got affected by the petrification disease, I think Romeo could have had a situation where he could have just traded that part of his body for puppet parts. That's what I'm thinking. But again, I wouldn't know because I did get a little bit spoiled of some parts of the game, but I don't have confidence of saying things. If that makes sense, like I want to try to leave it as like ambiguous as possible. But again, we know how the internet works. Okay. This looks like... Okay, someone died.
Everything I'm seeing makes me think this room belongs to a master puppeteer.
Marchiona, for sure. A warning to Marchiona.
This is a message for Marchiona, my sadly not departed friend. Important matters brought me to your door. I am searching for my lost apprentice. And it should come as no surprise that I thought you or your other alchemist fiends had taken him. I hope you don't mind, but I made a mess of your lackeys as I passed through. If you do, consider it partial payment for what happened to my other apprentice. As soon as I am able, I shall return to collect your remaining debt. Until then, take care not to die. From Leia, Florence, Monad.
Leia Florence Monad. Leia Florence Monad. She's looking for a lost apprentice. We know that Romeo is a missing persons, so Leia might be looking for Leia Florence Monad of the Monad Charity House? What? But we know that that Romeo is missing. She is looking for Romeo, so that's the two that's connecting. Partial payment for what happened to my other apprentice. So the alchemists were working on the disease. I caught the disease. I died from the disease. That's...
Okay, so we are definitely, absolutely, irrefutably in the past. Unbelievable. The Leia Florence. She's the one they call the legendary stalker. Story is, she went missing a long time ago in Krot, as it happens, but here she is, still building the legend. In between Marchiona and Leia, I know who we're siding with.
Yeah, Leia, for sure.
We still don't know why we're here, but maybe we're here to meet the legendary stalker.
But again, like, it's funny to where even, like, Geppetto is not... Gemini is not physically aware that we have a similar fighting style because we don't... Gemini does not see us fight because he's just a talking toy, right? But the fact that this talking toy is not aware that we have a similar fighting style of the legendary stalker that the Black Rabbit Hood says we do is tragic because at some point we get the abilities of the legendary stalker, and the reason why she disappears is the connection with Geppetto. a tragic invention that never saw the light, overshadowed by the many other inventions of Pratt. It stores human voices as magnetic waves, allowing them to be played back. The Echo Player is a product primarily used by the curious and wealthy. For unknown reasons, it has been discontinued in the market. Strangely, the alchemists and stalkers are said to procure these devices and frequently use them. That is so sad. But also, I feel like that might close on us. A ribbon that someone dropped. So did someone leave? Was someone just here recently? Oh. So we're at the end of the trail. Thank you, buddy. Let's go ahead and meet ourselves Marconia, the goddess of death. I feel like I'm gonna be in so much trouble, but we'll see what happens. Oh, look at those lips. Okay, Marconia.
I was told that murderous puppet had come to call on me. So who is this handsome guest standing before me?
Murder. So it's happening in real time? A red gem?
It matters not.
Okay. This... I feel like this is going to be a problem.
You belong to me now.
You're
not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
Oh god. Oh god.
None who enter this greenhouse may leave with their lives. Get away quick enough, can you?
Oh my god.
You dare destroy my sublime creation.
Yes, I do. Okay, cool.
How humiliating that you should see the power I was saving for Leia.
Okay. Oh, that almost killed me. Oh god.
sublime creation.
There we go.
I had no rival beyond Leia. It should have been the two of us, locked in a fight to the death.
There you go. Marchiona's puppet Ergo and Margot's key. A key shaped like a bizarre puppet, its design reflecting Marchiona's taste. It unlocks the next door to the zone under her control. I dominate all beings that I touch. This was Marconia's pride and conviction. But even she couldn't have anticipated that someone beyond the reach of her string would dare destroy her domain. And that is really crazy just to really think about, though. Because the idea that... Because it tells us a couple of things. That we know that
We got a key from Marchiona. Hey, I bet it opens that gate we passed before entering the greenhouse. This place is definitely a dead end, and since Leia's not here, let's go back.
But it's just the idea that... It's the idea that, like, what is it? During... I guess prior to the events, we know that the old families had an association with the alchemists, because the alchemists were helpful in funding like rebuilding the town, making the town prosperous, and it's not too far for me to believe that of the families, like the Monads, would have had a relationship with people like Marconia. I don't know how Marconia became friends with Leia, but I do know for a fact that since we don't hear about Carlo in this instance, we've only been hearing things about Romeo. It's high suspicion that Carlo first died. Carlo's death is the cause of Leia separating herself from the alchemists, and Romeo is trying to do good as a stalker. The stalker, Romeo, is missing, so Leia is looking for Romeo and was planning to come back at some point in the future to fight Marconia. But she won't get that chance. But why was there a key to lock up this place? Is it important? There's a lot of what looks like blood. A lot of candles. Why is there so much red? Okay. There's so many candles. What's up with all these candles? And we're gonna find out why. Why there's so much red and so much candle? Oh! Is this... Oh, we're following... Oh, those are nice butts. But yeah, the legendary stalker, we're just following her. What is that? It looks, now that I'm looking at it, it looks like wax. But how did... How is this even made possible? Where'd you get all the wax from? Jeez. M for monad? My family, my everything. Breathe. Breathe. I know you're angry. You deserve answers.
Bastard. I'll kill him.
You deserve to be angry. Oh, we just missed her. We just missed Leia. We just missed Leia, didn't we? Well, what's up with all this wax? Like, where did you get the wax? How did you create this piece?
This can't be. Are all those humans? Just how evil does someone have to be to do something like this?
I have an idea. A fancy tailcoat suited for a cheerful person. It was not originally stained red. Though not connected by blood, the boy regarded his master and friend as family. Tragically, that kind-hearted affection sparked a cruel curiosity in somebody else. Blood-stained locket? A locket that... Oh my god. A blood... That's the same picture that has Carlo... Okay. I don't think I found the painting, but... A locket that holds a cherished memory. Even the most horrific ill intent and bloody pain could not completely erase that memory. So you're telling me everybody here that was buried in wax is a person? Jeez Louise. Like, it's hard to imagine. Like, this is a bunch of just wax and blood. Dear God. Like, again, who could do such a thing, right? I mean, the only other person I know that's pretty, unhinged is Arlecchino. But he couldn't be here, right? There's no way Arlecchino would be here. Wait. Okay. The circus is in town, looks like. Was this the circus before the parade master became crazy? Huh.
Hello. Rosora wants to be your friend. Will you be my friend?
That's a puppet. Huh.
Hello. Rosora wants to be your friend. Will you be my friend? Rosora wants to be free. But I need my shoes to do that.
Shoes?
Please, please help me travel the world. Help me to hold your hand and dance. I will wait for you here.
How did you lose your shoes?
Rosora was locked in a birdcage.
Oh!
I don't know how long I was there.
At Marconia's
A white
place.
butterfly woke me up and freed me. And I followed
Sophia?
the white butterfly all the way here. But I lost my shoes while I was running. I don't know where they came off. I have a precious friend. I miss that friend dearly.
What kind of friend are they?
We played all the time at the Rose Estate.
The Rose
Our hearts were
Estate?
filled with joy.
The Rose Estate. So, could that also be the Monette Charity House? So, did we play with puppets before?
Rosora wants to see her friend again. That's why I have to go back there.
Okay, sure, I'll take care of it.
I want to go back to the Rose Estate. But to do that, Rosora needs her shoes. Please, please help Rosora travel the world. Help me to hold your hand and dance.
Where
I
could
will wait for you here.
Where would your shoes be? I mean, the last time... I mean, the only thing I can think of is, like, we were at the... at Marconia's, prison. Because Marconia's birdcage had, the thing that we're looking for. But how did you lose your shoes from coming there? But it's really cool to think of the idea that that we were playing with puppets even before. A ribbon that someone dropped. Are you talking about Rosa? So she dropped it on her way out, but where could she have dropped it?
Oh, the Carnival Garden. The tram station's that way. I think it's our best chance of getting out of here.
Oh, what is this? Step right up and throw what you got. God damn it. The fuck? Oh my god, I had... Change of reconnaissance orders. Intel received regarding an ambush by legendary stalker. Priority changed. Temporarily suspended the search for Lady Orconia's small puppet. Prepare for the legendary stalker's attack. What? The parade master? Okay. Carnival coin. A coin minted for use inside the Carnival Garden. Activate carnival activities. Enjoy our rides and attract with exclusive carnival coins. Okay. So fight those guys, get those coins. Is that the deal? Welcome to the carnival. You're invited to the prize puppet special stage. Demonstrate your dance moves and showcase your talent. A special prize awaits. But wait, there's more. Insert a carnival coin for a surprise gift. Find the puppet. That, my friends, is the end of this episode. Now, if we've learned anything from the earlier fights today, you'll know to not complain about the whole like gatekeeping of difficulty issues, because in my opinion, anything, if it means more people at the dinner table, let them play how they want to play. If they want to do super easy, that's great. If they want to play super hard, that's great. New game plus 7, that's the bitch. However, please let people enjoy the game that they want, how they want to do it. And I completely agree with the ability for the developers to give people a way to enjoy their game and to open the doors for more people to come in. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.